Hello everybody. So I'm Christina and our dear Sonia asked me to record this video for you guys to have a look during the internship program. So what did I do? I finished last year the grad dip just like you, and I did 4 internships. I think one of the best things about the grad dip at the RMIT is the internship program, because you get to actually go out there. You've heard all this before, but you actually get to be in real newsrooms and different sorts of newsrooms. So don't be kind to yourselves. Try as much as you can and try them out. Even if you don't like, even if you hate TV, just give it a shot. I went to Win Television and Interalgon, which was rural, but it was so interesting to actually work with real cameramen and to shadow the reporters and see how fast-paced it is, and the fact that they need to do at least 2 or 3 stories every single day with interviews, with everything, and then put them together and then script them, record them, voice over them, and get it done. It was pretty impressive, and going rural is a great opportunity to see how it gets done without the pressure of a major newsroom in the city. I also went to ABC Radio Ballarat, where I produced some live programs, which was really stressful because things can go wrong, and things do go wrong, and it's just so interesting to be in that environment and to feel the pressure and to get used to it, really, to get into that routine that journalists like us have. I also went to ABC Victorian Country Hour, which is in Melbourne at the South Bank. It was interesting. It was 1 day a week. It was an interesting thing for me because I do have a background in agriculture, so I thought it would be an interesting way to see agricultural things and agricultural stories and what's happening in the country. A major thing about internships and about looking for what you want to do is, what do you have that others don't? Use your skills, and it doesn't have to be big as another degree or something. We all do have other degrees because we're grad dips, but it can be minor things that you love, things that you're interested in and you want to share, stories that you want to tell. So I'm sure that Sonia will help you do that. I'm sure that Sonia, if you grab her and you say, I would like to try this out, if she can do it, she will help you. The greatest internship that I did was with Al Jazeera. I flew to Qatar, to Doha, and if you can afford it, which is really hard because, I know we all have to work and study and make films and all sorts of stories for Phil, and everything just gets so overwhelming. If you can make it, being in an international newsroom like Al Jazeera is an incredible experience. I got to produce so many stories. I got to shadow for half a day, for half a day I shadowed the online producers, and then I started writing stories. And it was so interesting to be aware of the international things, to be aware of the international news and see how that works, see the voice and the audience of Al Jazeera, which is different than anything else. One of the most important things about internships and about being a journalist is to know your audience. And it is theory, we do learn it in theory, but it is so fundamental to know who you're talking to, who you're talking about, and whose story are you telling. It's one of the biggest things you can do to realize and understand and comprehend who your audience is. You're not writing for everyone. You can't write for everyone. You have to write for specific people. So Al Jazeera was an incredible experience, and if you manage to go to international internship, it would be fantastic. One of my advice for internships would be yes, you're there to learn, you're there to gain from them and gain experience and real hands-on experience. And you will remember each and every internship from what you got from it. They will remember you from what you gave them. So make sure to give. If your producer, your editor says, oh, it's 3 o'clock, you're supposed to be there until 5. It's 3 o'clock, we're done for the day, you're good to go. That's not good. Yes, it's good for you. It's good if you get 2 more hours of sleep or to rest, but it's not really good for the experience, for why you're there. So if you can stay longer, if you can go earlier, if you can, without being in their way, be helpful, be valuable, be useful, it's really important, and you will make a great impression, and they will remember you, and they will think about you. It's the simplest thing as bringing chocolates every now and then. You can do that. And they say, oh, that intern that was bringing chocolates every day, yeah, she ate half of it, but it doesn't really matter. Just do it and be useful, be memorable. It's really important. And this is a business of connections. This is a business of who do you know. And to go and give a good impression to your employers, to your editors, to your peers, they will speak for you, and you will find your way. And don't be scared to try things. Don't be scared to ask questions. Just make sure you know when to ask them. Don't be in their way, but do be helpful and be valuable. And I think one more thing that's just me. So everybody's experience is different. One very important thing that also I got from the grad dip, apart from good education, was the showcase and the Channel 31 News Hour. I was lucky, unlucky, lots of things went wrong, but it went great to present the news hour, which was great. And from that I got a good showreel. From that and from a vox pop that I did for Win, and from all sorts of different, even from lots of different stories and crazy stories about Quidditch that I did for Phil. So when it was time for a showreel and when it was time for a showcase, I really did try to do my best and present a good showcase and have a good showreel and be professional, because people do come. Not as many as we would hope for came to our showcase, but some people did come, and one of them was Russell Skelton, who's my current boss at RMIT ABC Fact Check. He was at the showcase, and he was not hiring. He was just looking around, and he saw my showreel, and we chatted, and that's how I got my first journalistic job. I told him that I had to leave because I was going to Al Jazeera, and then I was going to be back. And now I am a journalist, with a researcher journalist with the RMIT ABC Fact Check, which is a brand new, different form of journalism that's going really, really fast, and it's evolving, and it's really interesting. So try different things. It was not in my cards, it was not in my thoughts, it was not in my dreams to be a fact checker, but I enjoy it and I learn from it. And we have a long journey ahead, but just be versatile and do your best. Your best is enough. That's me. And if you have any questions and you need any more pep talk or anything like that, you will find me at Building 10 at the RMIT ABC Fact Check. Have a good day.